Hello, everyone. Have officially caught up to date. Well, technically, I'm one day behind because this is Yuppie Guppy episode 6A on May 18th for Sunday, and Sunday was yesterday. But when I was trying to record the podcast, my sister was like, "Bro, go to sleep," because it was really late by the time I got back from everything I was doing that day, and it was like already 11, and I had still to do all these past, like, I still had a lot of episodes to do, and I told myself, like, I don't have time, so I had to push it for today, and here I am. So I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about this past weekend. My dad's still in the hospital, but he'll be out this week for sure. And this weekend, well, I'm not sure, but whatever God wants. So this weekend, me and my cousin went to Austin, Texas for a film festival, and it's called the Austin Micro Film Festival, I think is what it's called. And it was really interesting. I didn't know that micro stood for, like, really short films, because some of them were, like, really short, and I was like, oh. But here, I'll tell you guys the truth. So there was this, or I'll give you more details. So excuse me. So I had submitted my film for a festival a while back that me and my family weren't able to make it to, and it was one of the film festivals that one of my friends also from college submitted to. So I was looking really forward to going to that one. But that weekend, we weren't able to go. And so I emailed the person in charge of that film festival, and they told me, "Oh, it's okay. We can just push your film back to another film festival." And I was like, "Huh? Like what?" So I think it's called Film Festival Circuit, really. I think that's the main thing. So I'm starting to understand, or I'm starting to see, okay, so this guy who's in charge, he has multiple film festivals that he's running. So I mean, at least I get to go to another one. So I went to. So that's what happened. So I got to that film festival, and so me and my cousin went, and we had a blast. Like we like anything in life. We didn't care about nothing. We took over Austin. We went in there. We're like, "What's up? We're from Houston. Like, we're gonna come and take over." Like, we just had fun, and it was a lot of fun. Really, it was. But yeah, it was good. I learned a lot going to that film festival. I met some amazing animators. There was a lot of animators at that film festival, more than I've seen in other film festivals, and I really enjoyed it. And I got to meet some really cool people, and I really hope that I can stay connected with them, and maybe they can help me, and we can help each other. But there was some 2D animations that were really well. Oh, who was it? What was it? I already forgot. I would probably share you who they are, but some of you might know them if you guys are animators, but man, I got to see them, and they're just amazing, and I had a great time being there. I did get an award. I don't know where it's at. It's in my room, I think, but it's like a best animation award thing, and it was really cool. I'm glad I got it. I was super happy, and yeah, that's how it went at the film festival. It wasn't satanic, thank God. I know at the last film festival, I was like, because all those films were just hating on Christians. But this one was really good. There were a few films that were questionable. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I don't want to bash on anyone, but there was like this one film about this like dad who was trying to make his son I don't want to talk about it. Well, trying to make his son, like, release. Okay, I think that's the best way to explain it. Um, like, whatever. And it was really disturbing. Me and my cousin were just like, why is this being made? Like, I don't understand sometimes. What is going through people's mind when they create stuff like that? Like, It's weird. It's terrible. So they're having a conversation about what college you want to go to, and the dad said that, oh, men need to go wank one out in order to reset their mind and to make better decisions. I'm like, what? Like, I guess it's supposed to be funny, maybe, or a joke, but it was just like weird and nasty and disturbing because it's like the dad was just like making a lot of nasty jokes in front of his son, which is just like, why? Why? Don't normalize that. Don't normalize that, please. Like, even in, like, I see it even with celebrities. Like, I think I've been paying attention to the Ryan and Blake and Baldoni case thing because everyone's listening to that. But, like, I heard that, like, Ryan Reynolds, like, made his daughter in, like, the last Deadpool scene say a bad word for, like, I just, like, why would you even, why are they trying to normalize kids cussing? If you start normalizing kids cussing, then you start normalizing, like, okay, like, other things. Like, even worse, like, being, like, they sexualize everything, so now kids are going to be sexualized. Like, it makes me mad. Like, this is why I say, again, that there should not be adult content ever. Like, it should just not be a thing. Because that is going to influence the kids no matter what. If you're an adult and you have kids and you're making a film that lets your kids say bad words, then your kids are gonna be disrespectful and say bad words. Like, why is it a rule that kids can't cuss in school? Like, because it's disrespectful, because it's not good for kids to cuss, because some of the cuss words are sexual. Like, saying the F word, that's a sexual word. It's a cuss word, and kids say it like 24/7 all the time. Adults say it all the time. And it's just like, oh, it's an adult word. No, it's not an adult word. It's a curse word. It's a word that people should not say at all. But you say it anyways. Like, it's just like, I don't know. I was there once. I used to say it all the time. I used to cuss at everyone. I was like, blah, 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 cuss. Because I thought it was funny or I thought it was cool, whatever. But, you know, like, when you have, like, films like that, when you have, like, a dad being perverted. It was a perverted film. It was disgusting. I hated it. But it was a dad just saying, like, perverted jokes in front of a kid is so, and he's not a kid. He says that, oh, he's 18. Like, okay, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like, when I saw this, that guy looked like he was 14 years old. Okay, honestly, he kind of looked like a girl. Like, I'm not to be rude. I'm sorry, that might be rude, but he looked like a 14-year-old kid. Okay. And the dad was making nasty jokes to this guy who looked like he was 14. And the whole time I was just like, so when he said he was 18, is that supposed to make us feel better? Like, oh, he's 18, like, okay, no, like, just don't be like that. Don't make films like that. Like, just, please, can you do something meaningful? Like, something that's, like, it doesn't have to be Christian-based. Like, I mean, at least something, well, it does, like, you can't make a film without having, like, anything good. Like, you have to have something good in it. Like, please. Like a meaningful message. Like, what was the point of that? Why did, like, Ryan Reynolds make his daughter say a bad word? Like, what was the point of that? We don't need that. We don't. Is it supposed to be funny? Do you think that's funny? Like, hearing your daughter say a bad word? Like, is that funny to you? Did that make you laugh? Like, I don't understand. Like, to me, that just, like, drives me. Like, that's just, like, I'm just like, I guess back then, like, when you don't have God, I guess that would be funny. You know, honestly, if I was me back then, before I like, literally changed my life to follow God, like, 100%, like, I probably would have been like, that's so funny, like, that kid's cussing. Like, even back then, like, I had my cousins that would cuss, and I would think it was so funny because it was a little kid cussing, but I don't know, that, you see how distorted, you know, sense of humor is, like, dark humor is, like, it's just interesting, like, we don't know. We don't even realize it. I didn't realize it until I grew up. I had to mature, you know, and that's just how life is, you know. I'll do my best to teach my kids what to do, what's right or wrong, and they're going to probably they're probably going to cuss at me or something. Nah, I hope not. But they'll probably, like, do their own things or whatever. It's not until they have spiritual maturity that they start to decide, like, okay, yeah, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to not do that. Like, you can be mature and not be spiritual mature. Like, I think the difference between that is, like, spiritual maturity is, like, changing your life around. Like, what I'm trying to do right now is spiritual maturity. Like, I'm trying to, like literally 100% go follow God, do, follow His word, obey Him, and that's what I'm trying to do. And then other maturity, like there's maturity that doesn't have anything to do with spiritual, which is just like being a man, getting a job, making sure you provide for the family. Like that's just, I guess, maturity without it being spiritual. That's the worldly maturity. The worldly maturity is so wrong too. It's like you need to go make money, do a job. Like all of that stuff is what they make the life to be like. They're like, you need to work like a slave all your life, and you're not gonna get enough money. You're just gonna work so that you can provide for your family or whatever. But the truth is, like, you're meant to work for God. Like, I want to work for God. I want God to create something out of me, and hopefully He will bless me from that. And if it comes in money, awesome. If it comes in other things like a beautiful wife or wonderful family and awesome kids, I'm totally fine with that. I don't need to be rich. I'm chill. I love where I am. My house. I can fix it myself. I mean, if I wanted to, like, if we want, we can learn how to do everything ourselves. If we don't have the money for it, we'll figure it out. That's okay. Money is not the whole world, guys. Money should not be the biggest priority. The priority is your soul, your heart, your family, the people you love, taking care of them, making sure that they, are happy. I'm not happy, but joyful. They have that God-given joy in their life that, God is taking care of everyone. So, yeah. Anyways, that was my little rant about that film festival. And it was interesting because, I noticed that it's the same guy in charge of 2 film festivals. What's he doing with the money? Like, just as, I'm suspicious. Like, is this how he makes his money? Like, I don't know. Maybe he does use the money for the renting out the space. Like, he does have to save some of that money for, I don't know. I don't know, like, the intentions for film festivals. Like, I understand that it's for networking, but sometimes, like, who created it? Like, what, like, are they making it so that they can provide for their family? Like, I noticed that, everything that exists is meant to, like, for the people to make money so that they can provide for their families, honestly. So, like, a film festival, when someone creates a film festival, it's really, like, to help other artists, and also, like, some of the funds maybe help with, I don't know, who knows where the money goes. Because I'm telling you, the tickets for this festival was $50 per person, okay? I spent $50 for that one film, and just to go watch my own film. And honestly, that's crazy. Okay, I'm sorry. I should not, like, if this. I don't want to bash on this person. I'm sorry, but, like, if you're a filmmaker, like, why am I paying you to screen my film? I guess technically that's what it's for. I'm paying you to screen my film. I guess do they do that? Is that how it is in life, where if they want to have their movie screened in theaters, do you have to pay for that? I don't know. That's something I need to research and learn. I never thought about that. If people pay to have their movies screened at theaters. That's interesting. That it's like film festivals are like mini theaters, They're like theaters for independent people. Film festivals, literally theaters for independent people. I never thought about that. Anyways, it opened my mind to that, and it was just interesting. So, that's what I'm talking about. The next thing, me and my cousin, we went to an aquarium. It was really fun. We got to see all the fish. It stank. It stank so bad in there. They had, like, lemurs. They had more than just fish. It was an aquarium, but there was, like, lemurs. There was a capybara. There was, like, toucan bird. There was a lot of beautiful birds there. It was, like, a zoo. But it was really fun to see that and to spend time with my cousin. And I was going to tell you, like, the fasting, the secular music fast, when I was driving there and back, it's a long drive. And I've been listening to Christian music for a while, and so when I was driving, I was like, plus my cousin, a lot of, no one in my family, I don't think, is as committed or has really went full ham on following God. That's just based off of, like, experience. I know a lot of my cousins and family are Christian, but I think they're, not at that stage where they want to, like, really devote their life to God yet. I know they still have the Christian morals, and they do like going to church and talking about God and reading the Bible, but yeah, I kind of like popped off. I was like, I'm gonna go to church and learn as much as I can, and I really let God take over my life. So So the thing is, my cousin doesn't really like or know that many Christian songs. So, and same with like my sister. I don't think they don't like it. It's just that they just prefer to listen to their own music, if that makes sense. So, as you know, considerate as I am, very considerate. I was like, oh, I'll just play music they like. Just play songs that we kind of grew up to. And yes, they were pretty bad. A lot of songs I grew up listening to was like, I don't want to say ghetto, but like party, songs like meet me at the hotel. I'm sorry, I don't want to say that, but I'm talking about Pitbull, whatever. Um, party songs. So we did. I did enjoy it though. I was like, oh yeah, I remember listening to this. I was like, woo. But yeah, I did. I don't want to say I failed, but I am gonna restart my fast this week, and this time when I say I'm gonna be more serious about it, I'm definitely gonna yeah, be more serious about it. So if I'm in a car with my sister or anyone else, I'm gonna be like, I'm putting my headphones on, or we're listening to Christian music, and they're gonna have to accept it. Cause either way, that's how it is. Cause my sister likes country music a lot. I don't like it's not bad, but that's just the vibe that she likes. And then my other cousin, she just wants a party. She's at that age. She's going to college, and she just finished her freshman year of college. And so she's on party mode, okay? And I was too when I was in college, so I don't blame her. But, they're young. They want to enjoy life after being stressed in high school. They make high school so stressful. I'm sorry. Like, why? Like, elementary was fun. Middle school was also fun. Middle school was crazy, actually. That was like super, I guess, yeah, very ghetto. Very ghetto. There were fights everywhere. It was just crazy in middle school. I remember. That was my most excited moment because it was just so much drama. And then high school was where it was more stressful because it was like, oh, that's just normal, I guess. But, anyways, yeah. So restarting my secular music fast, and yeah. Then we went to visit 6th Street, which is a place in Austin that has a lot of clubs and bars around there, and it was interesting because it just reminded me like, man, these people really like. Cause I would see there's a lot of people there, and some people are celebrating like a wedding or together, celebrating something, and like I look at them and I'm like, wow, like I can kind of feel or I can get the idea that they're just, yes, they're together, but they're also like not, like they're not. You can tell that, like I just from the people around, like they're friends, but like they're not really like close. Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze. Um, I don't know, and that kind of makes sense because a lot of times when I would go party with my friends in college, yes, we're friends, but we're not like, yeah, I think like we are good for. Actually, I make good friends. I don't know about everyone else, but most of the time, people like hang around with others for other reasons. Like they don't really hang out because they're friends. I hung out with people that I was friends with, 100%. Everyone I hung out with, I wanted to hang out with them. Like I love them. I want to be with them, 100%. Christian or not, like I just wanted to be your friend. Okay. But it was interesting because I can tell like a lot of these people they I don't know. Some people just hang out because they don't know what else to do. Low key, like they kind of grew up together, Um, yeah, because there was a lot of young people there, and I'm like, oh, maybe there's a college nearby, and that's what they do. They hang out. But listening, like hearing the music and stuff, like it kind of brought me back. It made me want to go. I was like, oh, I want to go to the club so bad. I want to go party. I want to jump in there and like dance. But you see, that's temptation right there. That's how it reminds you of the things that were pretty fun, but in the long run, it's not gonna be good for you, low key. So you gotta be careful. But we went there. We went nearby, and there was a restaurant there. I think called Caroline. It was really nice. We had good food. Had a great steak. We were blessed to be there. To eat very well, and yeah. So we got up early to go to Austin at like 5 o'clock in the morning. And we didn't get home till 2 a.m. Yeah. Don't put me and my cousin on the same trip or adventure because we don't have like limits. I swear, if I didn't have to get back home, like we'd be partying for the world. We would be partying low key. I'd probably not try to get drunk for sure. 100% would not, especially with my cousin. But I would have like one drink, okay, and I would be dancing. Even if the music is bad. So that's some things I'm working on myself, like, cause they had some music, like they put some cumbia song, and I was like, I'm about to go out there and dance. Like, I was about to go and like meet people and like be like, what's up? What's happening? What's popping? What's the vibe? What are you celebrating? Is it my birthday? Is it your birthday? Is it all of our birthdays? Like that's how I am. I get very excited. So that's why I stopped drinking, because it don't end. It never ends. I keep on going. So I haven't drank in a while, and yeah, that's the vibe. But there's a reason. I'm trying to be spiritual. Wisdom, not spiritual wisdom. Sorry, what was the word I was saying? Spiritually mature, yeah. Especially because I do want to have a family, I want to have kids, and I want them to look up to me, and I don't want them to make, I don't want them to look up to me and make a lot of mistakes I did, And if they make mistakes, I'm not going to be like, how dare you? I did not raise you like this. Please, 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 please. I do not like it when parents say that, when they say, I did not raise you like this. Like, no. Stop lying. I'm sorry. Not saying stop lying, but the thing is like yes, you raised them to be a type of way, but when they go to school, they're being raised to be another way. When they're on the internet is teaching them to be another way. So don't get mad at them. They don't know what's going on. They learn things all over the place. They're kids. Like, please, they're kids. And some kids are evil. They do evil things. I heard like a kid kill somebody. Yes. And that's just because they still don't know what they're doing technically. I just don't like whenever people, yes, the kid killed someone and they need to pay for the crime, I guess, yes. But, like, they're still a kid. Like, where did they learn this? They have to have learned it from somewhere. They don't just come out and be like, I'm going to kill somebody. Yes, no. They learn it from watching things, or they saw it somewhere, or someone told them to do it, Yeah, and a lot of things, like when something bad happens to you as a kid and you're a kid, it's just like very like sensitive, because they are like they are being introduced to a lot of things, but it was always like that. Like no matter what, I think it's just that's how the enemy works. The devil is gonna introduce all of the sin to the kids and try to get them messed up at the beginning, and that's how I think it was even back then before technology. Really, it hasn't changed. It's just it really is the same in the old, like even back all the way from when Jesus was walking on the earth. Like, it has been the same. It really has. I don't know. These people are just trying to put fear or lies into other people's life. By saying, oh, this new generation's even worse, or it's getting even worse. No, it's the same. It's literally the same. It's just that we're exposed to it, or we know more because of the internet, because we're able to share everything. It's just a little different. It's the same but different, Same issues, different way of learning about it, if that makes sense. So yeah. That's what I did that weekend. We came home, then I went to church, and it was a really good lesson. It was Friends Day church, and so I tried to invite as many people as I can. And my cousin came again, so this was her second time, and the one I went to Austin too. So I hope she's starting to understand a little bit more, because she did have a lot of questions about God and about stuff like that. So I try to teach her what I know, and take her to church, and hopefully she gets to learn more. So yeah, there's my rant. I know recently has been a lot. I will probably talk about God like almost all the time in this podcast, mainly because he's like doing so much for me in my life and changing a lot about me in my life. So I'm still the same person, same personality, like 100%. But I'm just focused, worshiping, God. Okay, that's the only difference, 100%. On that next game level. So that's it. So today is Sunday, beginning of new week, or today really right now is Monday, and the goal is to stick to the schedule. I'm gonna keep it simple. My whole goal is to just stick to the schedule. Really that, and finish my client work with the website. I finished the website, but there's like some glitches. Like there's some weird things going on that I need to fix. And the business cards are done being made, so I have to go pick them up. I think I'll pick them up tomorrow because it's already 6 right now. They're probably closed. And yeah, that's it. That's. Hope that catches you up. I trust and I pray. I want to pray right now. Lord, I pray. Oh, I was not ready. You see, when I'm not, I'm talking and things just come out. I'm just saying things, and so I was not expecting to pray, so I kind of got nervous. But I guess I'm gonna pray. I've never prayed in front of a camera before. Sorry, that kind of got me nervous. Let me see. Okay, I'm just gonna pray and pretend it's not there. So, Lord God, I just want to say thank you for today. Thank you for all you've done for me. I pray that this week that you help me focus on sticking to the schedule, and that you help me with all the things that you want me to do, Lord. I am here for you. Whatever you want me to do, wherever you want me to be, God, let it be done. And amen. And I guess I should pray for you guys too. Oh my gosh. Okay, Lord, I pray for anyone who's listening, that, they take in, something good out of it, God, and that hopefully that you can help them and inspire them and make their lives filled with joy and peace and love, Lord. And those things can only come from you, God, and that you, that you just make them, their lives happy in whatever struggles or things that they're going through, God. I pray that you are there with them, and yeah, amen. I'll get better at praying later. Thank you for listening. I'll see you guys next time. I look forward to this week to getting some work done, and stay tuned. Things are coming out, and I'm excited. All right, see you guys next time.